I don't know if you know this, but socks dry fastest when they're in the fire.
Well,
They dry out real quick.
He's the Sam Malone of chopping down chimneys.
Swing
do.
up.
Yeah.
what did I tell you? This may not be 100% like accurate.
It could have been a real grand fireplace, like, you know.
Is that
5
actually
feet high.
Is our Yule log? Is that being fueled by socks right now?
Maybe.
I don't think they would probably pop as much.
They're wooden socks.
Yeah.
Anyway, since that time, children have begun leaving stockings by the fireplace in the hopes that St. Nicholas would leave them presents too, with his little magical throw. Beyond St. Nick, the practice can be traced back to Scandinavian countries that still hold their pagan beliefs. So back in Scandinavia, children would leave their shoes full of carrots and straw and other similar foods for Odin's mythical 8-legged horse named
Buttons.
Sleipnir.
Buttons! They're not buttons.
No, it is Sleipnir. That's Sleipnir. When Sleipnir ate the food, Odin would leave candy and treats in their place. So it was a good trade.
Reindeer.
Kids get rid of their carrots and they get candy in return.
Yeah.
That's
They don't even
awesome.
have to give away cookies.
Wait, I think you away carrots for candy?
Yeah.
For the horse,
Carrots,
dude.
straw.
I know, but I like carrots.
More than cookies. Get out of here.
Wait,
Shut up.
cookies or candy?
Cookies
Candy
are
and other treats.
Cookies are traditionally what we leave for Santa.
Oh, wait, if we're getting candy in return, I actually do like carrots, though. I'd have to get something good for it.
So he's promoting, don't eat healthy. Let me give you candy.
Yeah, exactly.
No kid.
He's not.
Wait.
All right.
What candy
He's-
you're going to
he's
leave
not
here
a sissy.
exactly?
No kid wants carrots over candy.
Hey, man, some kids out there like vegetables.
They do.
Same. He's not a sissy like Francis.
Next, we go on to mistletoe. Its history is actually rooted very deep in mythology. The plant was known throughout history for its healing properties, even though, I don't know if you know this, but mistletoe is slightly poisonous.
No.
The ancient Druids...
What don't kill you makes you stronger.
That's exactly right. The ancient Druids believed the plant restored fertility, possibly due to the fact that it bloomed even during the winter. Furthermore, according to legend, the Norse god Balder was killed when he was pierced with a sprig of mistletoe. Apparently, he woke up the morning of his death, afraid that every plant and animal species was out to kill him. His mother and wife, who believed everything he thought or dreamed, went out and pleaded with every plant and animal and asked them to promise not to harm Balder.
It sounds
They
like
forgot to ask mistletoe.
It sounds like they should have had like an AA back in the time.
Yeah.
Balder stepped on mistletoe. Balder died. The gods resurrected him. Out of joy, his mother, Frigg, the goddess of love, made mistletoe the plant of love and promised to kiss anybody who stood beneath it. Aren't you touched?
Maybe he had the flu. He was just hallucinating. Who knows?
We're talking about Norse gods.
Do you often have hallucinations when you get the flu?
They get the flu. You can.
You can.
And yes, my fever was like 103.5 last time.
Did
I've
you have
never
hallucinations?
been afraid of
Definitely.
What'd you
plants
hallucinate?
harming me.
Nothing crazy, but just
Spiders wearing mistletoes?
no, nothing crazy. I just was way out of it.
Next, Christmas cards. Nearly 2 billion Christmas cards are sent every year.
Ugh.
The very first official Christmas card was invented by an Englishman by the name of Sir Henry Cole back in 1843.
If you're listening,
And that is not
And
the
you
Cole
s-
that you get for Christmas time.
Oh,
That's
darn.
C-O-L-E.
if you're listening and you send me a Christmas card, I love you. But please don't.
He's only got so much love to
Yes.
go around.
Also, to my insurance agent, please stop sending me cards for every holiday.
So Cole, the initial lazy guy, was way too busy to write individualized Christmas greetings to each one of his relatives one year. So he commissioned a friend of his, an artist by the name of Horsley, to illustrate a scene with a short message on the back.
So this is Cole the name.
C-O-L-E.
C-O-L-E?
Sir Henry Cole.
C-O-L-E. Cole Van Cole.
I keep see him going, I need something for my propane grill.
I had tea with Owen Wilson. Cole Van Cole.
So
What is
anyway,
that from?
Practical Jokers.
Oh, that's all right. No one's going to know that.
It's disastrous.
so the artist, by the name of John Horsley, illustrated a scene with a short message on the back, and printed 1,000 of these cards. He had a lot of friends, so I guess maybe that would have been a lot of work to write all those out. The scene on the card showed a holiday celebration and read, "A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you." The scene caused a bit of an uproar because people realized that it actually showed a child being given wine. And that was back when England was really into the temperance thing, and that was a no-no.
Was this guy Italian or what? Giving his kids wine?
England, London. I'm going to go with English.
It's a very common Italian thing.
Probably, yeah.
Miner's wine.
So about 30 years later, an American by the name of Louis Prang opened a shop in Boston that sold a line of Christmas cards. His business took off, and he ended up producing about 5 million cards each year. He was the first one to mass produce those. And he did so well in America because up until that point, Americans were actually trying to get them from overseas.
So they were trying to get Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they'd become pretty popular.
I'll make the effort.
Yeah, the legal drinking age in Italy is 16.
Really?
Yeah.
It used to be like that in Wisconsin.
And I think it was even like
It
I
was.
think this I don't know, but I think back in the day, like wine was allowed for kids, like because they drank wine at like dinner. Wine's like way bigger, obviously in France and Italy, but
They looked at it a lot differently back then. They even had pregnant women drinking that all the time. It's
Right.
good for you.
Well,
Drink
that
a
was
bunch
when
of
they
it.
could put their cigarette down.
Yeah. Smoking and drinking. It's great for the baby.
yep.
Okay, I got 2 more for you. One, we may have touched on last year, the story of Rudolph, where he came from. The Montgomery Ward, the Chicago department store, asked its
man.
copywriter
I remember that.
by the name of Robert May to create a coloring book for children. May, who had been teased as a boy, wrote about a reindeer who was teased for his unusual red nose, but ultimately found acceptance when Santa discovered that he could lead the sleigh through the fog on Christmas Eve. The book was almost instantly popular. Unfortunately, not long after that, his wife got cancer, passed away, leaving him with a lot of medical debts and a young daughter to care for. Montgomery Ward, there actually was a Montgomery Ward, gave May the rights to the Rudolph so they could publish it and make some money.
Oh wow.
And his brother-in-law, a musician, set the words to music. Do you know the singing cowboy who's recorded that by any chance? To this day, you'll still hear that. That is the beloved Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer version you hear most often.
Oh, really? Now, who is that?
That's Gene Autry.
Oh
Who
yes.
sings that very popular?
Yeah.
So how much you want to bet Rudolph was actually? How much you want to bet the guy that did that had really bad nose acne, and he got made fun of that for it, or he got made fun of for that?
Just nose acne?
Yeah.
Just primarily on the nose.
How much you want to bet?
A lot, actually.
Really?
Yep.
He just said he got picked on as a kid,
He did.
and he made him have a red nose. I bet dude had acne. Just saying.
Or a bad cold.
I'm sure Billy has a better theory.
The
He
guy-
was teased because
he was lacing everyone's hot cocoa with mistletoe. And they were all
they weren't teasing
hallucinating.
him very long then, were they?
They were hallucinating.
So he poisoned everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, that's much more likely.
All right, I'm going to finish up with everybody's favorite holiday tradition.
Wait. Sarcastic?
Well, let's just put it this way. I'll start talking about it and you tell me if you know what it is. First of all, nobody really knows how this started, but according to popular belief, it started out as a German tradition. Parents would hide this in their Christmas tree, and the first child to find it would receive an extra present.
I know it. It's the pickle.
It's the Christmas pickle.
Yeah.
Christmas pickle?
Because James's parents would do that.
Huh.
If you
Christmas
find it,
pickle.
you get like an extra gift or something. They would hide it.
However, further research has revealed that many Germans have never seen or heard of a Christmas pickle. So, that tradition simply may have been born of
sounds
American
about right.
marketing.
Yeah.
Additional origin stories about the pickle are a little bit on the darker side. There's a Civil War story about a German immigrant who was captured by Confederate soldiers. Starving to death, he begged the soldiers for a pickle as his last request. Now, there's a guy who's got a good taste, huh?
Good taste?
That sounds like something that would be in Dwight Schrute's Christmas traditions.
Fancy Christmas pickle.
No, that'd be beets. That would be a Christmas
wow.
beet.
yeah,
Be a
sure.
Christmas beet.
Christmas
What's that? What's his
Belschnickel.
Belschnickel.
So, anyway, a soldier took pity on this guy, granted him his last wish, and the pickle gave the man the strength to survive. So when he returned home, he put a pickle ornament on his Christmas tree to remember his good fortune. Then there's also one from Spain about 2 boys that were traveling home from boarding school for the holidays, and they stayed at an inn for the night. The innkeeper, a very evil man, trapped the boys in a pickle jar and left them to die. According to the legend, though, St. Nicholas discovered the boys and magically freed him by tapping the barrel with his staff.
Why does Clausen make something this big?
Yeah, that's like a
That's not Santa Claus.
This is too many
Santa
pickles.
Santa Clausen.
Santa Clausen
Man,
pickles.
By the way,
that's a lot of pickles.
there's a 14-year-old McDonald's hamburger that looks almost new.
That's
Yeah.
Is that legit? Like,
It's a Fox News, Business Insider.
there you go.
Yeah, there's
You heard it
Time
here first.
Magazine. There's a few different ones.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Billy's the only one that hasn't heard of this, but you heard it here first.
Like, obviously, it's gonna taste spoiled, but it's gonna look.
Well, you don't know.
I
that.
don't even
You don't
know.
that.
It says that. It says that
I don't
they
think anybody
go
will
bad.
know that.
I'm sure the bread's not good.
It says it takes 2 to 3 days until it tastes spoiled. But
2 to
It could-
3 days.
Dude, it's straight garbage.
yeah,
But it's delicious garbage.
but it'll
Preserved in its own grease.
I would not be calling
Normal.
McDonald's for a sponsorship anytime soon.
I'd accept it.
McDonald's in
But I
their,
like McChickens.
I like a lot of McDonald's.
McDonald's in their grade G beef or whatever it is. Actually, McDonald's might be better. I heard it was Taco Bell that has like grade G or like I didn't even know it went that far.
It's off the scale.
There might be a
Musical
couple
scale?
kittens in there. We're not sure.
I will also accept a sponsorship from Taco Bell.
Can we get
They're
some,
lining up at our doors.
Can we get
speak.
some Wendy's in here? That's my favorite.
Wendy's is good.
Yeah, Wendy's is solid. Speaking of sponsorships, Fed Up, who does not make hamburgers and whose shirts do last
Segue.
for a
Yeah, your
shirt
shirt
lasts a long
actually,
time.
your pillow actually looks brand new, Don.
And it's not.
You must be washing that in like cold water Tide.
Nope.
So you're saying that you wash this Fed Up shirt all the time and it still looks that new and fresh?
I am saying that.
Or he
That's
never
outstanding.
washes it. I'm not sure. He never
Do you-
actually said he washed
Do you
it.
wash it?
I wash it, but I don't follow the rules of washing stuff. There's one setting that I use for everything.
Wait, are you saying that you just put random things in there?
No, I don't put whites in with colors.
So your pink stuff goes in with the rest of the colors?
No.
All your pink shirts?
I have no pink stuff, so
Not anymore.
All right. Well, anyway.
I have pink stuff that used to be white.
Anyway, Fed Up Apparel is an excellent company with great shirts, comfortable shirts, meaningful shirts, and this is their 2-year anniversary
Oh.
right about this time, and they do have some bundle deals
Ooh.
on their website right now. However, if you
Rachel is listening.
if you go on their website and just go to their shopping line, their regular line of where you can go to buy shirts, you're not going to see the bundles. If you go to one of the tabs, I can't remember which one, you go down, you'll see 2-year 2-year deals, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yule deals.
2-year deals.
2-year deals.
They've got McDonald's hamburgers and bundled shirts.
I want to say they're by the end of the year. I want to say so. Check it out. They're pretty good.
If Rachel's
pretty good deals.
computer wasn't
there
dead,
it
she'd
is.
be on it.
Oh, no,
right
she's-
now. She's on it on her phone.
She's on it right now. She's checking it out. She's a fan.
Oh, they got 40% off a bundle, 35%, 30%, 20%. They got a few on here.
Yeah, there's 4 of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. So go check them out. We also want to shout out our buddies at PodQuiz and Brain Ladle Trivia. Let's see what their latest one was.
Yes, let's.
Yes, Don.
And let's do it in real time because
Yeah.
preparation
Yeah, you
takes
know.
too much time.
The last one was shopping. It was an episode with shopping-related trivia questions.
Topical.
That's right. Exactly.
Black Friday.
So, without further ado, let's go ahead and Don.
Oh,
Everybody out!
no! Run!
Somebody hit the self-destruct switch.
Just got his.
Why do we have a self-destruct switch?
I don't know why we have this button.
Oh
You're not
my
on call
God.
though. No. Okay. Don, do we have time for some Stump the Rogues?
If you so desire.
All right. So, Rachel, do we have time, or you want to finish off some berry quizzes? All right, and we're back, and we are switched around. I am now in Rachel's seat. Rachel's in my seat. This is weird.
It's odd.
And